Coming up on Mountain News this morning, with summer upon us, snakes may be slithering around in your backyard. So experts give some advice so you can stay safe and prepared. And you may have no trouble seeing a new business in Prestonsburg, the Altman Eye Center, after the owner decided to spread his roots in his wife's hometown.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning. The time is just before 5:36. I'm Keaton Hall. So, Brandon, we had some storms last night, kind of still lingering into today. Are there any things people need to be watching out for still?
No, I think we're okay this morning. Just a few little spotty showers out there. Hopefully those will clear, but just be careful when you hit the roads this morning. There could be a little bit of damage from last night, some trees down, some power outages, but I think we've updated the power outage numbers for the final time because they're basically less than about 400 at this point, so they're getting restored pretty quickly across the region. Let's take a look at live pinpoint Doppler radar. We're going to take you on a brief tour here this morning, and we'll start up in the Big Sandy. Some heavier bands of rain still falling near Prestonsburg, back over toward Magoffin County there, into parts of southern Floyd County, just south of Prestonsburg. One little lone sail, a little bit of a heavier band of rain coming through parts of northwestern Floyd County there, south of Paintsville on 23, northwest of Prestonsburg there on 23 as well. So we're keeping an eye on that going into Knott County along Highway 80, going back down toward Mousy, going back over toward McDowell, then up through the northeast a little bit, over into Wayne County, West Virginia. One little shower working through there just south of the city of Wayne and just to the east of Louisa and Kentucky. Temperatures out there, 59 Moorhead to 66 in Harlan and Jacksboro this morning. A lot of low to mid 60s to start your day off. 75 Myrtle Beach, 74 in our nation's capital. They're still on the other side of the front. 55 Indianapolis, 59 St. Louis and Springfield, Missouri. First alert weather app forecast. Well, you're going to see those showers linger for a little while this afternoon or this morning, and then we're heading into the afternoon. We'll see some cloudy skies. Temperatures slow to climb, but I do think we see some late day clearing there, about 72 for a daytime high. Keaton?
All right, Brandon, thank you. I know you're excited for this story. Warm weather can bring many critters like snakes out of hiding. Before you encounter any snakes slithering around your property, staff with the Kentucky Reptile Zoo are looking to equip people with the information they need to prevent them from making a harmless situation much worse. WYMT's Alyssa Williams has more.
As the weather heats up, venomous and non-venomous snakes may be lingering around your property and looking for a place to hide.
A lot of people get themselves in trouble if they don't realize the snake could be there, or they intentionally come in contact with the snake. So it's just one of the other things that you have to be smart about or aware of when you're enjoying time outside.
Staff with the Kentucky Reptile Zoo in Powell County say snakes prefer to hide in small enclosed spaces.
So places that humans would see a lot that have good cover for snakes would be things like firewood piles, underneath things like dog bowls or toys that were left outside, underneath tarps, piles of leaves and sticks or just natural debris. Those are all good hiding places for snakes.
Kentucky Reptile Zoo co-director Kristen Wiley says if you are bitten by a non-venomous snake, you would treat the wound like any other, but a venomous snake bite requires an immediate trip to the hospital.
If you're concerned that you might not know what kind of snake it is, you will know if venom has been injected into you because it is going to hurt a lot, especially in this area. The snakes we have, their venom causes a lot of pain.
Lead zookeeper Kat Dale says if you encounter a snake while outdoors, it is best to leave it be.
Snakes are important to have around. It is not good to just kill them for the sake of it because they play an important role in the ecosystem. They eat rodents. They also eat the parasites that rodents carry, so things like ticks are reduced by the presence of snakes, so they do have a role to play.
Helping to keep everyone, including snakes, safe from unwanted interactions. In Slade, Alyssa Williams, WYMT Mountain News.
If you'd like to learn more about the native snakes in the area and to see which are venomous versus non-venomous, you can go to our website, WYMT.com. On Saturday, a Corbin tattoo shop helped raise money to spread awareness and support for people with ALS. Tattooing for a Cure took place at the In the Skin tattoo shop. Owner Kelly North says it was a way to honor her late husband, Dale North, who died in October. She says people were excited for this event, saying they waited outside the door hours before it even started.
And the minute they found out that we were going to be doing a fundraiser in honor of Dale, like everybody was so excited. Our video that we made had been viewed over 20,000 times on Facebook. It's been shared, I think we're up to about 15,000 times that we've had shared. So our clientele has helped make this such a success.
She says that 100% of the proceeds will go toward the ALS Foundation that gives money towards research and supporting people suffering from ALS. A new business has opened its doors over in Prestonsburg. The Altman Eye Center hosted its grand opening with some giveaways and a ribbon cutting last week, inviting friends, family, and the community out for the celebration. Dr. Turner Altman says it's an honor to be back and to serve people in his wife's hometown.
The Prestonsburg community is a community my wife grew up in, Victoria May, now Altman, and to be here in this community where she grew up is something that I'm so thankful to be a part of, and to be able to serve this community is a dream come true, honestly.
This marks the opening of Dr. Altman's second practice in eastern Kentucky after he opened the Pikeville location in May of 2022. In western Kentucky, rain did not deter people from attending the Sizzlin' Summer Car giveaway at Fleeland in Bowling Green over the weekend. The giveaway requires no purchase to enter and can be done at Fleeland. 3 finalists will be drawn every weekend for the remainder of the summer, all adding up to 100 finalists. In September, after all the finalists have been announced, they'll do a final drawing to name the winner, and that person will be able to walk off the Fleeland lot with a new car.
We thought it would be something fun for the summer for travelers coming to Bowling Green to stop into Fleeland and get a chance on winning a car. Bowling Green is a very car-oriented city, you know, with Corvette being here and all the car shows going to Beach Bend. And we just think it's going to be a tremendous promotion to give away a free convertible Camaro.
Fleeland has done giveaways like this in the past, but have never given away a car, let alone a convertible. Back in our region, staff at the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet say drivers who use Kentucky 15 between Hazard and Whitesburg are going to encounter lane restrictions starting this week. The Highway Department says crews will begin a bridge deck repair by installing a barrier wall between the north and southbound lanes along the bridge. KTC leaders say temporary signals will be placed along the route. That work is scheduled to start Tuesday, so tomorrow, and will continue each weekday during daylight hours. It's expected to be wrapped up in December. In the Mountain State, West Virginia International Yeager Airport's expansion plan shows a proposed plan that would shift and extend the runway at the airport into Coonskin Park. As Matt Lackert shares, a community group in Kanawha County is working to save a portion of Coonskin Park that could be affected by the project if it's approved.
Set up in the park they're trying to protect, the Save Coonskin Park group is hoping to raise awareness. Spokesperson Jeremy Severn says by gathering signatures, they hope to bring change.
The number one thing that we're pushing against is to keep the runway from coming in through here.
West Virginia International Yeager Airport's proposed plan would expand the airport's runway by 300 feet and a fill area for safety. The fill area will cut into a portion of Coonskin Park and be used instead of the airport's current engineered material arresting system. After reaching out to West Virginia International Yeager Airport to talk about the proposal, they sent us a statement that says, in part, the proposed airfield, safety, and terminal improvements to satisfy immediate and long-term needs at West Virginia International Yeager Airport are in the early stages of planning with the Federal Aviation Administration. West Virginia International Yeager Airport is committed to operating our facilities in an environmentally responsible manner to conserve the existing resources unique to CRW while also providing a safe and pleasant experience for the public.
The group actually set up at one of the shelters in the park, but if the plan proposal goes through, well, places like this would be gone. But right now, nothing is set in stone.
Hike the trails, visit the playgrounds in the upper park, visit the shelters in the upper park, just drive through to get a sense of the magnitude of this would-be mountaintop removal site to be used as fill dirt to shift the runway. It's still not a done deal. There's still plenty of fight to go.
Still in an early stage, Severn and the rest of the group are hoping that alternatives will come in the future. Matt Lackritz, WSIZ News Channel 3, Kanawha County.
Later this morning, Cincinnati holds a celebration of life for Jerry Springer, remembering the former mayor and famous TV host.
And rain chances will plague us off and on this week, but at least the temperatures will try to rebound some. I'll have the latest in about 3 minutes.